Okay, so we're at hashtag 7 for the fifth string. Here's 6, here's 5. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever works for you. So we'll start at 94. 94. As you can tell, now we're into the area down below the staff. So the second ledger line is A. So this is the A string. So it's that second ledger line. So it gets a little tricky. So making notes are very important now. And that's your 5 open strings that I just played for you. So it goes 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, and then back down. 1, 2, 3, 4, back to 1, 1, and then 5. Okay. Trash truck. Okay, as you make some notes, most of the notes you know, so it's just introducing that new note A. Okay, so that's page 94. 96 is next. Scarborough Fair. Okay, so it's reviewing all the other notes as well as that new note A, the second ledger line. Okay, so here's what it'll sound like. 1, and it's in 3/4, so another triple meter. So it starts out on the D string, which is the 4th string. Ready? And go. Alright, so you notice I had trouble getting that F out. That 4, 3, F, 4th string, 3rd fret F. You just keep going, and I know that you'll do a much better job than I will. But that's what the Scarborough Affair would sound like. 97 is cleaning up. So we got a new note. So we had the 2 ledger lines A, and now 1 up from that is the B, which is tucked under the 1st ledger line. And so as you can see on 97, there's the picture of it, and you're going to use your middle finger 2 on 5-2. So it's 5-2 B. Okay, so it gets really tricky. Okay, if you're not confused now, there's something wrong with you, or you're pretty sharp, but it's supposed to be a little confusing here in this lower area. So cleaning up. So that takes some time. Remember, do 1 measure, 2 measures at a time, 3, 4, then put them together slowly. And so that's how cleaning up would sound on page 97. Okay, moving on to 99. And you're welcome to pause it. I'm sure you know how to do all this by now with all the classes. Pause it, catch up, and then move on. Okay? My pet cat. This should be a little fun with that second ledger line A, which is 5 open, 5 2, and then you jump up to 4 open, 4 2. So it's like 5 open, 5 2, 4 open, 4 2, and you do a lot of that middle finger stuff through this song. So let's see what it sounds like. 1 2, ready, go. That's my pet cat, page 99. All right, page 100 is the other note on the 5th string. So 5th string is A, 5 2 B, and 5 3 C. So the barking song, and notice C is that C. Remember a long time ago, when we were learning the notes on the staff, you got the treble clef staff, and then you got the bass clef staff, which is the lower notes, and in between the bass clef and treble clef is a note called middle C. Most of you kind of remember that. That middle C is right here. That's the middle C. It's 5 3. The barking song. 1 2 3 4. Oops. Okay, so fiddling out the second line. So that second line again starts on 4th string. Okay, so that's how the barking song. So you got the meow, the pet cat, and then the barking song on 100. All right, 102 is next. Volga Boatman and Peter Gray. Okay, and again, it's just working on those lower notes. The second measure, there's a half note with a dot. We call that a 3-beat note. So you basically hold it out for 3 beats. That's our first look at a dotted half note. All right, so when you do your homework, figure out the notes. Here's what it'll eventually kind of sound like. So you start on that 5 3 C. Kind of like that. 1 2, ready, go. 2 3. 2 3 4. End of that last note is the repeat sign, where you go back to the beginning and repeat the whole thing again, but you don't have to. Just showing you what you are reading there at the end of Volga Boatman. All right, Peter Gray. 1 2 3 4. So that finishes page 102. Here's 103. And we will skip 103. That's what the pause is for. So let me make a note of that. That's 103. That's by mistake. Kind of like that page 93, if you remember. Don't want you to play page 93, but I was just introducing it to you. Nothing to introduce there except for those double notes. Leave a strum. So going on to our last song for this week. It's 105, A minor boogie. This should be fun. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last note you have, the last chord, I guess, C, C and E at the same time. Okay. And that concludes this week's song. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So #7 is complete. Thank you and good luck on your recordings.